Longer than
Longer, not older.
He's been here longer than me. So, I started thinking about everything that's happened in my life in the last 14 and a half years since I've been here. And both of my parents have passed away.
Louder.
So,
Louder.
So all the things that have happened to me in 14 and a half years here, both of my parents have passed away. I 4 grandchildren born. My son's gotten married. My daughter graduated from high school. All these major things. We've lost some incredible friends. Josh Shepard, Sean, Brad. We've had highs, we've had lows, but what's got me through all this is my family here. And you guys have been here for every high, every low. I've been here for your wedding, your children's birth, stories about crazy things our kids have done. And it's the family that I have here that's made the job fun and my life good. And that's just what the whole thing about being part of this big family is all about. And I appreciate everybody and the relationships that we have, the tequilas that showed up on my desk. But I really have a very, very good life. And it's because this man hired me in 2009 when everything was tanking. And I've just had the most amazing job. And it's just been fun. And I have good friends. It's just, it's going to be really good. So I appreciate you being my family very, very much. A good part of my life.
And more interesting about this is Trina and Rachel won't be able to say, fuck this and fuck that every day of the week. You're up,
I just wanted to say, I've been here, for those of you who know me, I'm Steve Mansfield, and I was the outside Home Depot account manager for 14 years.
Too.
What's that?
But inside, you're inside too.
Yeah, I was inside. Maria and I had some, we worked hard. We
did.
We kicked some butt, chasing that first $1 million through. But Trina's been like a mom. Every time I come to the nursery, she's always, if ever I was sad.
Sister.
If you ever feel down or sad, you just walk by Trina's desk and she'll lift you up like 5 notches. You feel good. So thank you very much. And thank you to Kramer's. Even though it's outside, I didn't see you guys much, but you were incredible support as we were fighting on the outside, to always know that there was people on the inside, outside, pulling plants and planting inventory. And even my friends at Lowe's, man, they were helping out. Walmart. But what a family. And that's not the normal for a company. It's not normal out there. I've had a few jobs in different horticulture companies, and this is truly a unique place to work. You know, I was on the phone the other day with Marianne checking in, and I told Marianne, I said, I'm so thankful that I had Kramer's as my last job where I could work. And then I thought, well, that was a dumb thing to say, because if Kramer's would have been my first job, I probably would have done my whole career at Kramer's. So really cool. Yeah. But this man right here, I had to twist his arm into hiring me 14 years ago. But he's been just an incredible boss to me. I mean, Barry's the kind of boss where you always know where you stand. If you did something good that day, he'd say, you did a great job, Steve. Nice job. But if you did something bad, you'd say, what the hell were you thinking? So you always knew where you stood, which we really highly appreciate. So thank you, Barry. Yeah. It's been a great ride with this guy. Lots of fun. And I could always, we'd be in trouble out on, I work on the road, obviously, and we'd get in trouble a lot for different things we've done that we needed to do to make sure we stayed profitable. And I'd be getting yelled at at the Home Depot on the apron, and I know Barry was getting phone calls. And I could always call Barry after the whole thing was done and say, hey Barry, how's it going? And he'd say, yeah, I'm all right. How are you doing? I go, yeah, okay. And we talked through what we had to deal with and how to fix it, and we always end up laughing and figuring out what we could do and just kind of make the best of every situation we dealt with. So I think we fought through one of the highest price increases that anybody's ever asked for at Home Depot. And we actually,
No, I'm certain of that.
and we won, but that was this guy, and it was pretty cool. So we had some rough times. We had a lot of tears and a lot of laughs and a lot of whiskey afterwards. So thank you very much, and thank you to all you guys, especially the Kramer family. It's been an honor working for you guys and a treasure for your career. So thank you. Yeah. Thank you. So, all right, Barry, you're up, bud.
Oh my gosh, I have to talk. I'm really kind of stage fright. I have stage fright in a big way. For what?
Minutes.
For now, I was telling Alan and Paul a little while ago. I remember being on a call. Gosh, it was probably in September of 2007, and Kathy and I had flown up here, I had flown up here. I spent one day and at the nursery, and then we went to I don't know what it was called back in the day, but it was the restaurant where the Best Western in Silverton is, way back when, for lunch. And then later that afternoon, I was whisked back off to the airport, and I flew home. But one thing struck me odd, because when I got my ticket, because Kramer's paid for my ticket to fly up here, and I got my ticket, and I went to check in, and it was first class. And I thought, holy shit. Bribery. Holy shit. But then I realized quickly, after I got up here and I was talking to somebody, and it's like, you guys bought me a first class ticket? And they're like, no, we didn't do that. But then it dawned on me that I was a platinum elite with United, and I got up and did it all the time anyway. But anyway, I came up here, we met, I got back home, and then we got, then it got down to really, what everything boils down to at the end of the day is money. And the money that was first offered wasn't what I was willing to accept. And I got on the phone with Paul and Alan. It was just Paul and Alan. And Alan goes, do you want to come to work here? And I said, yeah, Alan, I do. And he said, you guys figure it out. And he got the right people involved, and it got figured out. And anyway, long story short, November 1st of 2008, I showed up here at Kramer's Nursery, 2007. And 2008, the world's economy collapsed. And it got worse in 9, and it even got worse in 10. Kramer's Nurseries threw away, ground up, not threw away, but literally ground up through a grinder, over $21 million worth of product between 2010 and 11. It was
Big pile on Brigham Road, everybody knows about.
it was horrible, and I'd go home every day and thinking, shit, they're gonna fire my ass. I mean, I came here, they were up here when I got here, and every year it just kept going down. But they stuck with me, and we did all kinds of crazy things. We had customers come and go. We did $1 million with this guy this year, and then 2 years later, we did nothing with them. Kind of worked. Alan always told me, just convert what you can to cash. Convert what you can to cash, and I remember one day, it was really the worst day of my career selling plants. I talked to some guy back in the Midwest. We had a shit ton of roses left, and they looked really, really good. And I said, just name your price. Just you pick. I mean, $2. I don't care. And the guy tells me, he said, you know what, Barry? You can load the truck, you can pay the freight, but I will not pay the labor to unload it because I've got nothing to do with them. I can't move them. And I went home that night and I told Kathy, I said, shit, I can't even give a plant away. It was tough, but you guys, I mean, Kramer's, Alan, Paul, Michelle, you guys have been awesome. I can't ask for better. And I was kind of joking with some people earlier tonight because I've had buddies that work for some nurseries that weren't all that great, and I've been fortunate. I worked for Heinz when they're back in their heyday, and they were a really, really good company. And I worked for Kramer's. Heinz 17 years, Kramer's 16, and both rock solid companies. I mean, top tier. And I can't thank you guys enough, but we were joking, and I had some buddies, and they worked for some nurseries that weren't quite so good. And one guy was saying, yeah, I said, you know, you work for Kramer's, you get to go call on this customer and you get to walk through the front door. But I work for Shithole Nursery and I have to circle around to the back door and sneak in. And I want to thank you guys and really our production team and all the Kramer Nursery team, everybody. You have made my job so much easier, because you guys you're rock stars. I mean, really. And it's true. I mean, you know, salespeople are, God, I've heard analogies like, you know, you're just a shit salesman with a mouthful of samples. Maybe not. But for working for this company, you know, you don't have to be that guy. You just go in and tell them what you truly need. And for the most part, they respect us and value the partnership as much as we value the partnership with them. And it works. And it's because all of you people do what you do. I'm just one little cog in the wheel.
Because 4 minutes are out.
I'm getting the hook.
Cheers!
Yeah, thank you. Really, thank you.
tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the